My wife won $9 million, filed for divorce, and kicked me out, but she forgot the prenup. Her parents forced me to sign before marriage. I'm still processing everything that happened over the past 6 weeks. I married my wife Sarah 7 years ago. Her parents were loaded, old money types who made it crystal clear from day one that I wasn't good enough for their daughter. I came from a working class family, had student loans, and worked as a high school teacher. Sarah was a corporate lawyer at her dad's firm. Before the wedding, her parents insisted on a prenup. They sat me down in their attorney's office with this smug look, acting like they were protecting their precious daughter from a gold digger. The terms were brutal. If we divorced, I'd get nothing from her assets, her inheritance, or any money she made during the marriage. But here's the kicker that everyone missed. The prenup also stated that any lottery winnings, gambling proceeds, or games of chance earnings acquired during the marriage would be split 50-50. Their attorney threw it in as a standard clause, probably copied from a template. Sarah's parents were so focused on protecting their money that they barely glanced at that section. Sarah and I actually had a decent marriage for the first few years. We weren't rich, but we were comfortable. She made good money, and I loved teaching. We bought a modest house in my name since I qualified for a first-time homebuyer program, and she didn't want her parents involved. That detail becomes important later. 3 months ago, Sarah started playing the lottery. She'd buy tickets every week, sometimes spending $50 or more. I thought it was a waste, but it was her money. Then it happened. She won $9 million after taxes. I found out when I came home from work and she was screaming, crying, jumping around the kitchen. I was genuinely happy for her. For us, I thought. The next week, everything changed. She went to her parents' house for dinner without me, which wasn't unusual. When she came back, she was cold, distant. She started sleeping in the guest room, saying she needed space to think about our future. I asked what was wrong, but she kept brushing me off. 2 weeks after the win, she served me with divorce papers. Just like that. 7 years together, and she handed me papers like I was a stranger. She told me to pack my stuff and get out of her house. I was devastated. I tried to talk to her, to understand what happened, but she wouldn't listen. Her parents had gotten in her head, convincing her that now she had money, she could do better than a school teacher. I moved in with my brother and got a lawyer. That's when my attorney started laughing while reading through the prenup. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. The lottery clause was right there, clear as day. Any lottery winnings during the marriage were marital property, split equally. Sarah's attorney tried to argue that the clause was a mistake, that it didn't reflect the prenup's intent. My lawyer shut that down fast. Intent doesn't matter when the language is clear and unambiguous. Both parties signed it. Her parents' fancy attorney had screwed up, and now it was legally binding. The mediation was 3 days ago. Sarah showed up with her parents, all 3 of them looking like they'd swallowed glass. Her dad actually tried to offer me $500,000 to walk away quietly. My lawyer told them we'd see them in court if they didn't honor the prenup terms. They caved. Sarah's getting $4.5 million, I'm getting $4.5 million. The house is mine since it's in my name only, and we'd been paying the mortgage with my salary anyway. The irony is beautiful. Her parents were so worried about me taking their money that they created the exact situation they feared, except the money came from luck, not them. Sarah hasn't spoken to me since the mediation. Her parents definitely aren't speaking to me. My brother thinks I should feel bad, but I don't. They treated me like trash for 7 years, acted like I was beneath them, and Sarah threw away our marriage the second she thought she had an escape route. I'm buying a house next month, paid in full, going to pay off my student loans, my parents' mortgage, and invest the rest. Maybe travel next summer. The prenup they forced me to sign saved me. Sometimes karma works in mysterious ways.